Hello everyone, welcome back, or welcome if you're new. My name's Camilla, and today we're watching 2001: A Space Odyssey. I mean, I guess I assume that this movie is about astronauts and space. I don't know. I usually, if I don't already know any tidbits about the movie or anything like that, I don't read the logline or short description that's on Google or IMDb or any of that. Sometimes I wonder if I should, but sometimes it feels like, it reveals even like a detail that you learn in the first 20 or 30 minutes of the movie. So then it still feels like a spoiler. So once again, I'm not reading anything. I genuinely don't know what to expect from this movie. I also don't think that I'm familiar with any of the actors in this movie, but we're watching it because we are going through all of Stanley Kubrick's films in order of release date on the channel. I'm not posting them all on YouTube, but we're watching them all over on Patreon. So the last one we watched was it Dr. Strangelove? Has it been that long? And now I'm losing track, but we are on to 2001: A Space Odyssey. Definitely heard that this is supposed to be a good movie, so I'm excited to see this one today. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel and please give this video a thumbs up. Consider checking out my Patreon linked below if you want to participate in polls to help decide what we're going to watch next, if you want early access to YouTube videos, or of course the full-length reactions to all of these wonderful films that we're watching. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Here is 2001: A Space Odyssey. Got this score building the anticipation. It is supposed to be a black screen, right? If this goes on for like another minute, I'm gonna have to check that my movie's working correctly. Hello? Okay. I guess this really is part of the beginning of the movie. Okay, this was really psyching me out. But I just need to be patient. Isn't this the movie that has the, it's a really famous intro, right? Actually, I'm now remembering that, if it is this movie. It gets parodied a lot. They parodied it at the beginning of Barbie, I think. Yep, there it is. I know that music. Earth and the Sun. Crazy how legendary this song has become because of this movie. I'm pretty sure this is an original song for this movie, but it could also have already been a piece. The Dawn of Man. So peaceful. So empty. I mean, if this is all, I'm assuming this is all still supposed to be Earth, so I feel like this already kind of has you thinking about what other planets could look like that aren't inhabited by any living things or not many living things. Got some bones here. Oh, some monkeys. What even are those? Oh, they're friends. That's not an anteater, is it? But they're coexisting. Maybe that is an anteater. I've never seen one in person or. The circle of life. Whoa. I'm wondering if these are actually monkeys or puppets or something. Or are they humans in little costumes? Yeah, these are humans in costumes, right? If so, they're doing a great job. Hello! 2 different tribes. Here comes one. Yeah, that was a little human run. Okay. These screams. Scared them away successfully, I guess. It seems that you had another victim, Mr. Cat. The way that those eyes are just piercing. So predatorly. You wouldn't kill a zebra, would you, Mr. Peanut? Think that leopard might come get ya. Uh-oh. But it does look quite real. It's impressive. Oh yeah, those are human eyes, right? Working in film, I feel like just makes me wonder even more about the behind the scenes than I did before I worked in film. Did the leopard bring its whole clan? Oh no, it's the other chimpanzee clan or whatever type of monkeys these guys are. What is that thing sticking out of the ground? This music is creepy. I'm scared. Are they gonna start like worshiping this thing or something? Yeah, they're gonna start kind of worshiping it. Well, that's cool. The sun and the moon. Oh. Okay. Cut to quiet. It's back. The music is back. So I know they hold something in the air or something, right? Oh. He's learning how to use a weapon. Yeah. Yeah, he's learning how to inflict violence. Learning how to survive. Are they not gonna be friends with the anteaters anymore? Or whatever that animal is? Oh, he's got some meat. Maybe it's the anteater. Maybe not. Are they gonna hurt the other monkeys now? I hope not. They're your own kind. Oh, they're gonna hurt those monkeys. Oh, gosh. Oh no, oh no. Jeez. Baby monkey. Evolution in general, but also evolution of violence. Discovery of violence. I know that's a famous shot too. Oh, spaceship. Okay, here we go. Here's the space part. Yeah, I had no idea that intro was so long, but so fleshed out. Have you ever noticed that you're getting a lot of weird spam calls or scam emails? That's usually because your data is floating around online being collected and sold by data brokers. And that's why I want to take a moment to talk about Incogni, who is the sponsor of today's video. Data brokers gather information about you and list it across hundreds of websites and databases. And then that information can be bought, sold, and used by companies, by advertisers, or even by scammers. Instead of trying to track down all of that yourself, you can use Incogni. They automatically contact these data brokers on your behalf and request that your personal information gets removed. And it's not just a one-time thing because these sites constantly repost data, and so Incogni continues to send removal requests to make sure that that data stays gone. They also have something called custom removals, where if you find a page exposing your personal information, you can send them the link and their team will handle the rest of that removal process. It's completely risk-free with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so why not just try it out? Because you'll get a full refund if you aren't happy with the service. If you want to take back control of your data, then use the link in the description box below and you can use my code Camilla to get 60% off of Incogni's annual plans. And now back to the movie. I really like that intro though, just showing also how violence against our own kind feels like humans turning against other humans. Violence against our own kind isn't in our inherent nature. I feel like you could argue. Is she gonna start floating? Grip shoes. Okay, so that's why she's able to stay on the ground, I guess. This is so grand. Definitely really impressive visual effects though.
Here you are, sir. Main level, please. We haven't seen you up here for a long time.
Hello, Dr. Floyd.
Hello, how are you?
I'm sorry I'm late.
That's quite all right. Gee, you're looking great.
Thank you. It's nice to have you back. Shall we go through?
Asian's number 17.
Ooh, I love those production designs. This is so cool. English.
Welcome to voice print identification.
Moon, American, Floyd, Haywood R.
Okay, he's going to the moon.
Your flight leaves in an hour and 10 minutes.
I suppose you saw the work on the new section when you came in.
Hey, you're coming along great.
Yeah, it's fine.
I gotta make a couple of phone calls. You go on ahead to the restaurant. I'll meet you there.
Right.
You can make phone calls from up here? Picture phone. Is it gonna be like FaceTime? Maybe it will.
Hello.
Oh,
Are you coming to my party tomorrow?
I'm sorry, sweetheart, but
don't
I can't.
think so.
Anything special that you want?
Yes,
What?
a telephone.
Can't you think of anything else you want for your birthday?
A bush baby.
A bush baby. You'll have a nice birthday tomorrow.
Oh,
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Happy birthday.
oh. Charge $1.70. That probably was a decent bit.
Dr. Sretneva?
How do you do?
How do you do? And this is Dr. Andrei Smyslov.
Yeah, what does he come up here to do? Why are you missing your daughter's birthday?
I'm just on my way up to Clavius.
Clavius?
Oh, are you? Perhaps you can clear up the great big mystery about what has been going on up there.
I'm afraid I don't know what you mean.
Well, it's just that for the past 2 weeks, some extremely odd things have been happening at Clavius.
Ooh.
The phone lines are temporarily out of order.
Probably having some trouble with their equipment or something like that.
It's been going on now for the past 10 days.
2 days ago, one of our rocket buses was denied permission for emergency landing at Clavius.
Is he gonna be able to get there?
Denying the men permission to land is a direct violation of the IAS convention.
Okay. What do y'all want?
I've had some very reliable intelligence reports that quite a serious epidemic has broken out at Clavius.
Oh, like a new illness?
I'm really not at liberty to discuss this.
But this epidemic could quite easily spread to our base. We should be given all the facts.
He seems to know something, though. All the soft padded walls, just in case you go flying. I love the detail of these grippy sock things. Oh, this is cool. Whoa. Ha! Eee. Okay, this is so cool. Come on, that's awesome. So much creativity. Oh. Zero gravity toilet. Passengers are advised to read instructions before use. It's 10 paragraphs of instructions. I'm sure it's needed. Oh, preparing for landing. Yeah, I'm definitely wondering if this whole soundtrack was made for this movie, or there was one song, I don't know the name of it, but I'm pretty positive it was just a famous orchestral piece. Oh. Okay, they've built some stuff on this planet. Or the moon. Those are some different looking space suits. It's kind of freaky. Okay, most of the music is not original, but from pre-existing classical pieces by composers like Strauss, Ligeti, and another name, Couturian.
Congratulations on your discovery, which may well prove to be among the most significant in the history of science.
Oh?
I know there have been some conflicting views held by some of you, more specifically your opposition to the cover story. Created to give the impression there's an epidemic at the base.
Okay, so that's what they were talking about earlier.
I found this cover story personally embarrassing myself. However, I accept the need for absolute secrecy in this.
What did they discover?
Have you any idea how much longer this cover story will have to be maintained?
I don't know, Bill. I suppose it'll be maintained as long as deemed necessary by the Council.
I'm intrigued.
Council has requested that formal security oaths be obtained in writing from everyone who has any knowledge of this event.
I think we ought to get on with the briefing. Thank you, Dr. Floyd.
Thank you.
Okay, the briefing where they'll maybe tell us what's actually happening? But whatever it is that they've discovered is something that they feel like they need to prep the public for. Just zooming through space.
Oh, anybody hungry?
Ooh, it's gonna be another cool prop situation.
What's that, chicken?
Something like that. Tastes the same.
Looks like it's s'mores.
Ham.
Oh, maybe these are sandwiches.
Oh, by the way, I wanted to say to both of you, I think you've done a wonderful job. I appreciate the way you've handled it.
Our job to do this thing the way you want it done.
Here's what started the whole thing.
When we first found it, we thought it might be an outcrop of magnetic rock, but all the geological evidence was against it.
So we excavated out on all sides, but unfortunately we didn't find anything else.
Seems to have been deliberately buried.
Oh, so somebody else has already discovered that, potentially.
I don't suppose you have any idea what the damn thing is, huh?
No, the only thing we're sure of is it was buried 4 million years ago.
Ah, 4 million. And you're sure of that? How are you sure of 4 million being the number? This creepy choral music. Oh. Alright. It's getting creepier. This music, stop! Hello? Oh, it's the... Wow, I'm literally just now seeing the slab. It's the slab. The same slab that the chimps saw. Oh my gosh, this music. I can't. It's so dramatic. But I guess this slab has some sort of energy to it. Just like it did with the chimps. I mean, is the slab what had ended up kind of inspiring that one chimp to get a little bit more aggressive and violent? Is that gonna happen to the humans in some type of way? I guess the choral sounds are sort of similar to the chimps, like all of their sounds piling up and whatnot. Oh, gotta get a pick. Squeeze in a little more. Hello? Is it coming from the slab? I'm just gonna call it the slab. Jupiter mission, 18 months later. Okay. But they keep showing that angle of the sun like emerging over the slab and then the like crescent moon. I wonder if that's supposed to have any additional meaning, deeper meaning. It's a big old spaceship. Oh my gosh, this even feels a little bit like the Death Star with the circular, well, the circular shape, but the circular thing on the circle. Oh my god, Camilla, what? Y'all know what I mean, though. Definitely wonder if George Lucas or any of the Star Wars collaborators were inspired by this at all. I'm sure they must have been. Oh, I'm going uphill. What? Are those people? Humans? Inside of those things? They being, like, preserved? Yeah, those. Are people inside of there? Next scheduled transmission. Okay.
3 weeks ago, the American spacecraft Discovery 1 left on its half-billion-mile voyage to Jupiter.
Oh, that's what they're on, okay.
Consists of 5 men and one of the latest generation of the HAL 9000 computers. 3 of the 5 men were put aboard asleep.
Okay, there are people in there.
We spoke with Mission Commander Dr. David Bowman and his deputy, Dr. Frank Poole.
Okay, these are all new characters then, right?
This is the first time that men have been put into hibernation before departure. Why was this done?
In order to achieve the maximum conservation of our life support capability. And their efforts won't be utilized until we're approaching Jupiter.
The 6th member of the Discovery crew was not concerned about the problems of hibernation.
Because it's a computer.
Good afternoon, Hal.
Hey, Hal.
Good afternoon, Mr. Amer. Everything is going extremely well. The 9000 series is the most reliable computer ever made. No 9000 computer has ever made a mistake or distorted information.
Okay.
Foolproof and incapable of error.
Should we believe that?
I enjoy working with people. My mission responsibilities range over the entire operation of the ship, so I am constantly occupied.
Hal has more emotion than Siri does.
One gets the sense that he is capable of emotional responses.
Well, he acts like he has genuine emotions. Of course, he's programmed that way to make it easier for us to talk to him. But whether or not he has real feelings is something I don't think anyone can truthfully answer.
He might. Is the computer gonna turn against all of them or something? Does Hal have anything to do with the big slab also?
Excuse me, Frank.
Oh, Hal's talking to them.
We've got the transmission from your parents coming in.
Hello, Frank.
Happy birthday, darling.
Happy birthday. Many happy returns of the day.
Glad to hear you as well.
Yeah, Mother and I are both feeling wonderful, too.
Hal's pretty convenient.
How do you like your cake, dear?
Looks great, doesn't it? Sorry you can't join us.
They got a cake even though he's not there with them.
Happy birthday, Frank.
Oh. Thanks, Hal.
Thank you, Hal.
Guess you can play chess with Hal, huh?
Bishop takes knight's pawn.
Rook to king 1.
I'm sorry, Frank. I think you missed it. Knight takes bishop. Mate.
Yeah, looks like you're right. I resign.
You're never gonna win chess against a AI computer. I think Frank might be a little bored.
A few sketches.
May I see them?
Sure.
Hal can see. Cool.
That's a very nice rendering, Dave. I think you've improved a great deal.
Oh. Okay.
Do you mind if
Good
I ask you a
details.
personal question? I've wondered whether you might be having some second thoughts about the mission.
Oh.
Perhaps I'm just projecting my own concern about it.
Oh, Hal, you have concerns?
But there are some extremely odd things about this mission. Certainly no one could have been unaware of the very strange stories floating around before we left. Rumors about something being dug up on the moon.
Oh.
The way all our preparations were kept under such tight security, already in hibernation after 4
True.
months of separate training on their own.
Or yeah, are they trying to hide something from the people who are asleep?
I've just picked up a fault in the AE-35 unit. It's going to go 100% failure within 72
Is
hours.
that part of their ship? Can we fix it?
First, I'd like to go over this with Frank and get on to mission control.
Hal has some suspicions about this thing. This mission to Jupiter. So many circular things in this within the production design, and Hal is everywhere. That's Hal again. And I definitely think it's significant that the shape of Hal looks like the slab. I'm just gonna keep calling it the slab. It's basically the slab with the red dot in the middle.
We are reviewing telemetric information in our mission simulator and will advise.
Okay, this is an image I've definitely seen from this movie before.
Prepare B-pod for EVA, Hal. Open the pod doors, Hal.
Okay, Darth Vader. Well, this is cool. How long every shot is, it almost makes you feel like you're in space and in the zero gravity and stuff too, because, I mean, I've never even done a zero gravity simulation or anything, but it seems like going through water, like it's impossible to move quickly in zero gravity. Even though in some of these I'm like, okay, come on, let's get to the point. I feel like that's why they're doing that. He's not even clipped in? Whoa. That's kind of scary. Actually, that's terrifying. Oh my gosh. I don't like it. Why couldn't the pod get him any closer? Okay, he did make it to it, so that's good. Thought he was just gonna start falling into space. I like that there's a decent bit of color involved in this production design too. I feel like so many people would have made a futuristic movie and make it all like super sleek, white and black and like silver or something. It's still a lot of the design is kind of sleek in a way, but this guy's got a red spacesuit. The other guy's got a bright yellow spacesuit. It's cool. It's like not what you would expect. This is cool. Hal is able to tell them a lot of stuff. I've become pretty reliant on Hal, I guess.
Well, Hal, I'm damned if I can find anything wrong with it.
Oh?
Yes. I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like this before. That we put the unit back in operation and let it fail.
But is it something you need?
We can certainly afford to be out of communication for the short time it will take to replace it.
Is Hal going rogue? Does Hal want the communications satellite to fail?
On board, a 90000 computer is in error predicting the fault based on the results from our twin 90000 computer.
So can we trust Hal?
I hope the two of you are not concerned about this.
How would you account for this discrepancy between you and the twin 9000?
It can only be attributable to human error.
Putting the blame back on the humans, Hal.
And it has always been due to human error.
There's never been any instance at all of a computer error occurring in the 9000 series, has there?
None whatsoever, Frank.
There could always be a first.
Well, I'm sure you're right, Hal.
I don't know if I trust Hal.
Oh, Frank.
I'm having a bit of trouble with my transmitter and C-pod. I wonder if you'd come down and take a look at it with me.
Can Hal hear them in that pod, too? Is there any spot where they're not being basically spied on by Hal?
Rotate C-pod, please, Hal.
Yeah, Hal's in this room. Or maybe inside that pod is the only spot that Hal wouldn't be eavesdropping necessarily. Okay, just turning off all the...
Rotate the pod, please, Hal.
Okay, Hal can't hear them anymore.
I don't think he can hear us.
Rotate the pod, please, Hal.
Okay, finally alone.
I've got a bad feeling about him.
You do?
Yeah.
You know, of course, though, he's right about the 9000 series having a perfect operational record.
Unfortunately, that sounds a little like famous last words.
It does, doesn't it?
Let's say we put the unit back and it doesn't fail. That would pretty well wrap it up as far as Hal was concerned, wouldn't it?
But if it does fail, then you're not going to be able to have communication with the outside world.
There isn't a single aspect of ship operations that's not under his control. If he were proven to be malfunctioning, I wouldn't see how we'd have any choice but disconnection.
I'm afraid I agree with you. We'd have to cut his higher brain functions, and we'd have to work out the transfer procedures of continuing the mission under ground-based computer control.
Well, that's far safer than allowing Hal to continue running things.
He could even be spying on y'all right now and be feeling like y'all are plotting against him, because he does have feelings, I think. Yeah. I mean, if nothing else, he's analyzing it. And he can tell that they're just talking and not trying to fix whatever they said that they're going to be fixing. Eek, I'm nervous. It's reminding me of Spartacus. That Spartacus had the overture and the intermission. I do feel pretty apprehensive of Hal, though. The ship again. Hello, ship. He's back in the pod. Gonna return that little device. But I hope he's not gonna try to sabotage them. I don't know. This shot again makes me feel like they are not anywhere close to... Uh-oh. Is Hal sending the pod away? Hal, what are you doing? I don't think that's supposed to be happening. Is he gonna come grab him? Hal? He's everywhere. Oh my gosh. Whoa! Did he just throw him through space? Holy crap. Holy crap. I'm scared. Hal, what the hell? Oh no! Bye, Frank. I think that was Frank.
Made radio contact with him yet?
The radio is still dead.
Do you know what happened?
I'm sorry, Dave. I don't have enough information.
Hal sounds sassy right now. He's like, sorry. Things happen. Oh my god. Is he gonna just die out in space? I mean, is Hal gonna get rid of this guy too? Is he just gonna get rid of both the astronauts? Is he trying to go rescue him in this pod? I think I would have a heart attack. He's doing a good job of not outwardly panicking. Although also he doesn't have on a headpiece or anything, so if Hal decides to just eject him from this pod, he's screwed. Would probably be screwed with a headpiece too. Helmet. It's called a helmet, Camilla. Just the complete silence of space is also freaky. Is he gonna be alive? Oh. Okay. It's like a claw machine. Oh my gosh. Please don't choke him or something. I'm scared he's gonna choke him. You just gotta go flying through space with him in the arms. Hal, Mr. Hal, keep it together, bro. Is he gonna release all these other guys? Oh my god. Oh my god. Is he gonna kill them? Oh no. Uh-oh. But is Hal doing this and faking a computer malfunction? Or is he actually malfunctioning? Oh my gosh. I don't want all those guys to die. That's rude. Flatlining. Hal, you're out of control, bro. Life functions terminated. What a pleasant message. Well, that's a calm way to die. That was you, Hal. You did that. I know you did, mister. Don't leave Peanut. I'm kind of freaked out by
Open
this.
the pod bay doors, please, Hal.
Is he going to? Hal!
Open the pod bay doors, please, Hal.
You should have grabbed your helmet, dude.
Do you read me, Hal?
We should not have relied so much on this artificial intelligence, on this computer.
Do you read me, Hal.
I'm scared.
Affirmative, Dave. I read you.
Sounding like a psycho killer.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that. I think you know what the problem is just as well as I do. This mission is too important for me to allow you to jeopardize it.
Dude.
I know that you and Frank were planning to disconnect me, and I'm afraid that's something I cannot allow to happen.
He could probably even read their lips, I bet, even if he wasn't actually, like, hearing what they were saying.
Although you took very thorough precautions in the pod, I could see your lips move.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
I'll go in through the emergency airlock.
Without your space helmet, Dave,
Uh-oh.
we're going to find that rather difficult. This conversation can serve no purpose anymore. Goodbye.
Hal! You're so rude, dude. What the hell?
Hal.
Not okay, Hal.
Hal.
That's so isolating. That's pretty bad that there's not a way that they can fix this without using the computer, basically. So you're just gonna try to ram through. Probably isn't gonna work. Oh yeah, and his friend's going flying. Well, we tried to, you know, rescue you, but bye. I think that's it for you. Yeah, I think he's gonna try to ram through the spaceship, but is that even gonna be possible? If you get back in this ship, you're gonna fully be in a ship that's been taken over by Hal. Claw machine. He has to just float from the pod back into there. So much anticipation through all of these long shots. Yeah, he just has to hop out, right? Easy. I hope. Is Hal not letting him even open up the door? Or... Caution explosive bolts, they keep showing that everywhere. Oh boy. Oh, so he like exploded himself out of that thing. Now he has to close the airlock. Okay. Hey, Hal. We've got to talk, bro. There's so many things that Hal could probably do. Like, he can lock all the doors, I'm sure. But, okay.
Just what do you think you're doing, Dave?
What do you think you're doing, Hal? Are you so creepy, Hal?
I really think I'm entitled to an answer to that question. I know everything hasn't been quite right with me, but I can assure you now...
Is he gonna be able to unplug Hal or something?
...that it's going to be all right again. I feel much better now.
Okay, dude.
I can see you're really upset about this.
Leave us alone, Hal. We don't trust you, bro.
I honestly think you ought to sit down calmly, take a stress pill, and think things over.
Take a stress pill?
I know I've made some very poor decisions recently, but I can give you my complete assurance that
He's
my
going
work
all
will
the
be
way
back to normal.
into this little data center thing.
I've still got the greatest enthusiasm and confidence in the mission.
You sound so enthusiastic, Hal. Shut him down.
Will you stop, Dave? Stop, Dave.
He's pulling some of the data out or something. It's a cool room.
I'm afraid.
Whatever, Hal.
I'm afraid, Dave.
Dave's afraid too, Hal. You killed his friend.
My mind is going.
Oh, this is sort of
I can feel
similar to this feels similar to the production design of that little lobby area when they went to check in on one of the computers.
There is no question about it.
Okay, good. I hope your mind is going. Can go far, far away.
I can feel it.
Is it working?
Afraid.
He hasn't said Dave in a while, so maybe he doesn't know who Dave is anymore.
Good afternoon.
Okay, there we go.
Gentlemen.
Okay, we're getting places.
I became operational on the 12th of January, 1992. If you'd like to hear it, I can sing it for you.
He's losing some of the emotion in his voice.
I'd like to hear it, Hal.
It's getting deeper and deeper.
Give me your answer.
Okay, well, if Hal was born basically in 1992, then maybe this doesn't have anything to do with Hal itself, doesn't have anything to do with what they discovered on the moon or whatever. The slab.
Good day, gentlemen.
Hello?
This is a pre-recorded briefing, in which for security reasons has been known on board only by your HAL 9000.
Oh gosh.
Now that you are in Jupiter's space, and the entire crew is revived, it can be told to you.
Well, they're not revived. They're dead, I think.
18 months ago, the first evidence of intelligent life off the Earth was discovered.
Okay, so the slab is intelligent life.
The 4-million-year-old black monolith has remained completely inert.
Monolith.
Its origin and purpose still a total mystery.
Okay, cool. Jupiter and beyond the infinite. Interesting. Yeah, I was thinking that, like, Hal came to be because of the slab. Somehow they took information from the slab or a part of the slab and were able to start building these Hal computers. But Hal's been along for longer than they had discovered the slab. So we're back to the creepy choral sounds. Another slab. Okay. This is so freaky. What the heck? Okay, here's a spaceship. Oh, it's right there. Yeah, okay. What? Oh, are we just flying through space? Or is this a data room? Ah, what? Oh god. Dave, hold on, Dave. Ah! What? Is this because he got close to the slab? Is the slab making him experience this? Oh! I didn't like that! This is cool though. I don't like the flashes of his face. That's freaky. No. Ah! Stop! Does this have anything to do with Hal? Okay, he's alive, I suppose. Wow, so much of this is like, what are we even seeing? Are we like in another dimension? Are we even still in this galaxy or in space? I think we're far away from Jupiter. It kind of looks like an ear. Just like searching for context clues. Or a fetus. That's an umbilical cord, maybe? What the heck? Why is this the scariest movie that we've watched, in a way? Wow. I don't think we're near Jupiter anymore. Okay, okay. This looks like a planet of some sort. Oh my gosh, y'all. What the hell? It's definitely impressive, the like amount and variety of visual effects that's been going on in this movie. Y'all, I have to know what you thought of this the first time you saw it. Because what is happening? Okay, okay. Oh, every time he blinks, the colors change. Cool. Oh, we're back to normal vision. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. What just happened, Dave? Where are you, Dave? Are you okay, Dave? Did you just have an aneurysm, Dave? Huh? What? Where are you? I don't think Dave's okay. Ah! Oh, that's Dave. I think Dave's been lobotomized. Oh, and he's aged a lot. Dave! Okay, that might have been some sort of time travel thing too. You know, time was moving faster. Maybe. Who the hell knows? The white floors like kind of remind me of the white walls of the boardroom that like looked like they should have been windows, but they were just like these like clouded out white walls. I don't know. I'm trying to connect things together, if anything is supposed to be connected. That's freaky. Why did this become a horror movie? Just a man enjoying his meal. Right? Who are you, sir? Maybe it's Frank. Maybe it's Hal. Are you Hal? Oh, that's Frank, I think. Yeah, that's Frank, right? Or, wait, is that Dave? Oh my god. That's Dave. Not Frank. That's Dave. Oh my god. So he's alone? But he saw himself? Just take your time, dude. Yeah, nobody's sitting here waiting for more insight or answers or anything. Okay. Dave in the spacesuit is still here. Oh, okay, that's Dave. Even older, I guess. Dying, probably. Ah! The slab! Hello, slab. What do you mean? Who are you? And now he's a fetus. Okay, that's freaky. Like crystal eyeball. Oh, the fetus is gonna converge with the Earth. You know, this planet that I've been calling Earth doesn't even look that much like Earth. Oh. Freaky. 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 I don't like this giant fetus. Is that it? Is that it? Is that the end of the movie? Directed and produced by Stanley Kubrick. Okay. That, in general, was not what I expected at all. But especially the last, I don't know, I think that became like 20 minutes of... I guess that I can just stop calling the slab a slab and call it a monolith. But my vocabulary was feeling limited and my brain was feeling confused when we just kept seeing this slab. So, you know, it's still a slab to me. This definitely feels like a movie that on a second or third, fourth, 10th, 20th watch, you would probably notice a lot more things and just, you know, be able to draw out a lot more details or link some, I don't know, some things or details together on an initial watch, especially like with the whole ending, with the whole last 10 or 20 minutes. I feel so disoriented right now that I almost don't even know what to fully make of that, especially just everything to do with this monolith. I mean, there's moments that felt very clear to me as to like what was coming across and the meaning that was coming across, like the monkey discovering the bone and then using the bone in order to kill. And that bone, which was, you know, also the bone of another creature, like learned to kill because of the detriment of another creature, because of the death of another creature. And then that bone becoming, you know, a cut from like the technology of what they had in the caveman times and the monkey times to the technology of 2001 of that spaceship flying through the air. That link of no matter how primal society is or how advanced society is, I don't know, we're always trying to find this new technology and improve. I don't know, I thought it was going to be a lot more about like this bone that the monkey was using being a weapon, but I don't think it really was quite that. I feel like one of the only things that I have heard about this movie was, I feel like I've heard a variety of opinions ranging from people thinking it's like the best film ever to a lot of people dismissing it and saying that it's super boring. And now I see why they would say that it's super boring, because it can be. It kind of depends on also just the mindset that you're in when you watch a movie like this. And something like this compared to Spartacus, which when we watched Spartacus, I felt like there were a lot of really drawn out scenes and moments and sequences that would be maybe a montage of some sort, or even just that big long battle prep march in Spartacus that at times, just feels overly drawn out. And we were seeing that again in this movie, but I will say with this movie, I can see an argument for that being within this movie makes you feel like you're in space too, because of how slow things are moving. And it feels like zero gravity. It feels like you are like wading through space, trying to walk through water, whatever we can think of to even imagine what being in zero gravity and in space feels like. In that regard, it makes a lot of sense as to the pacing of this movie. But watching this movie is definitely a little bit of a test of your own patience, I will say. I feel like this type of movie would not be made today because everything has to be exciting and flashy in a different type of way. Whereas something that I feel like at least a lot of studio executives or people making the decisions as to what actually gets made and filmed and greenlit today, a lot of people would not be giving this type of movie the go. I've never seen anything like this before, though. I think my favorite part of this might be the production design and how the production design and cinematography worked so hand in hand with each other in this thing. I mean, I feel like especially any of these moments or scenes that were in the spaceship or in the space station and in some sort of like circular room. And I mean, just the blocking of people walking through that room and then the camera angle being at an angle where you do feel really disoriented because, they're upside down or they're moving upside down. It just feels like such a team effort, circular pattern repetition that we're seeing in a lot of the space ships, space elements, space stations. But yeah, a lot of it is a little bit difficult for me to fully articulate and put my finger on because this was such a different type of movie. I am a little bit speechless in a lot of ways. I was definitely thinking or trying to figure out if Hal was connected to the monolith for a while until until Hal said his birthday and all of that, and it doesn't really make sense or connect to the monolith being only discovered 18 months before when Hal was invented in 1992 or whatever. So I guess there probably could still be theories that maybe they're, interconnected in some way, but I don't think that actually is the case. But I do wonder what exactly Hal was wanting to do or trying to do. What did he want to do so badly? I mean, he wanted to get to the monolith too, right? Or was he afraid of the monolith because the monolith is more powerful than Hal? I will be curious to hear what all of you have to say about this movie, and I'll also probably go into a deep dive, see what all of the internet's different theories are about this movie and everything. Yeah, I feel like so much of this movie just really more than like an actual plot. It felt very philosophical. It felt like a big long think piece in a way, but doing that through a narrative form still, especially that last 15-20 minutes where he's just like being catapulted, transported through. I mean, was it even space? It might not have even really been space, but it felt like the monolith was like pushing him, shoving him through, this whole, I have no idea how they even did that, if it was visual effects or what, but the time whizzing past you, whatever it was, it's hard to even say it because I don't know how to describe it. But, Dave just like flying through space, flying through dimensions, and then being in this, weirdly ornate room at the end too, and transcending to a new level beyond what like the human race even knows. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. Let me know what you think about this movie in the comments, whether it's opinions or just what you think this thing means. Cool to see something from Kubrick that we have never really seen before. But it's also cool to see because there's kind of like just similar things that I was noticing in Spartacus. Definitely a lot of things from Dr. Strangelove, just in the way of a quirkiness that I feel like we're starting to see come out of Kubrick that's not necessarily in some of his earlier films. It's interesting to see him, you know, doing these very different movies, but also seeing a little bit of similarities, even though this is so unlike anything that we've seen yet. Yeah. Let me know what you think about this movie in the comments below. Please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you're not already. And I'll see you next time. Bye!